notice that this is a 3-lane highway, and the passing cars have the middle lane. So both, we want to pass a car, we have to move out into the middle lane, and conversely, the person on the other end also moves into that same middle lane, and guess what? It's a game of chicken. Again, as I said, it's the road between St. Petersburg and Moscow, and it really is the old road, and it is 300 plus years old.
That's why it is such a crying shame about the older people in the villages, because well, they've been through the war, they worked all their lives, and here is the result.
This is the outskirts of the city of Novgorod, one of the oldest cities prior to Moscow. Bus. Bus driver, and it's our bus driver there, Ludo. It is booked this afternoon. I didn't get the opportunity to put the video on him while he was being booked by the Russian police, but for 30 kilometres over the speed limit. But apparently they got a lesser fine, which you pay in cash on the spot, so who knows whether they actually pocket the money or give it to their to the government, which you would believe it was Australia. But apparently if you get caught doing the wrong thing here, seriously, they can actually tell you to report to the next town, where they confiscate your keys and you stay there to appear in the court the next day. So that'll be a pretty serious offence for a bus driver. This is the Kremlin wall of the city of Novgorod, and this was here in the 9th century, and Moscow doesn't get on the map until about 1200. Novgorod was surrounded by a moat as well as the wall, and this is the moat.
by the Nazi German army for 2.5 years. 250,000 soldiers were killed. More than nowadays live in Novgorod. Nowadays live in Novgorod 224,000 people. So, and out of 40,000 people who lived on the eve of the Second World War, 30 people survived when the city was liberated. 30, just 3-0. And certainly it was badly damaged during 2.5 years of occupation. So this is the monument to the 1000th anniversary of Russia's foundation. Unveiled in 1860. It has the shape of a bell. The bell, the symbol of freedom, independence, bronze and granite. It took 3 years to cast it. The orb is the Russian state. On top you can see the cross. Near the cross a winged angel and a kneeling woman. The woman is Mother Russia. We call our country Mother Russia. And the angel represents Russian Orthodox Church. So they represent the two authorities, the state, the Tsar, and the church. With the laurel wreath, symbol of favoritism. And Ivan the Great, you can see Ivan the Great standing with an orb and a scepter in his hands. It was he who made Moscow his hometown, the capital of Russia in the 15th century. Very smart politician, very capable ruler. At his time, Russia became strong, powerful and prosperous. That is why he became known as the Great. He was the first reformer, then Peter the Great, another reformer, and Catherine the Great, a very enlightened ruler. Although sometimes she acted as a brutal autocrat. So, clergy people, how the monument survived? By chance. It was not even damaged when the city was bombed, but when the city was captured and was occupied, the order of the German commandment was to cut it into transportable pieces, and the order was to ship it to Germany. Even new railroad tracks were built to the Kremlin to deliver the monument to the railway station and further on to Germany. But the surprise offensive of the Russian army thwarted those plans and intentions.